Essential oils have been used throughout history. We know that they were first mentioned in the Bible by name in Genesis chapter 37 when Joseph was sold to the slave traders. They carried spicery, balm, and myrrh. So Genesis ends with the burial of Joseph's father when he was anointed with myrrh. Oils are mentioned 1,100 times directly or indirectly in Scripture. Some of the oldest cultures on earth use essential oils. The Babylonians placed order for cedarwood, myrrh, and cypress. The Egyptians used essential oils for beauty and embalming, and they have the oldest recorded deodorant recipe, and that was made with essential oils. In Rome and Pakistan, they even used essential oils in their communal bathhouses. Jesus Christ was given essential oils at his birth by the wise men. Remember, gold, frankincense, and myrrh? Well, the frankincense and myrrh, those are two essential oils. Did you ever really think about that? I mean, seriously, 2 of the 3 gifts that he was given were essential oils. It's probably because frankincense was referred to as the coconut oil of essential oils because it has over 10,000 uses. And in biblical times, your frankincense was the ancient cure-all. And so they used it all the time. It was just part of their daily life. Essential oils were also used by the medieval Europeans when they found out about them during the Crusades. And it was only after World War II that essential oils were rediscovered, and the science on their uses is growing every single year. So, do essentials really work? I've been using essential oils now for 2 years. And in the United States, there is no rating system for essential oils, that's going to be why you're seeing such a huge price range in essential oils online or at a farmer's market, bulk food stores. And the closest that we get from the FDA to a requirement on their label saying that the bottles are pure or therapeutic grade, and all that means is that the bottle has to contain at least 5% essential oil. 5%, that's all, to be labeled pure or therapeutic grade, which is why everybody is so confused. So basically, let me try to help you out here. All of the oils in the world fall into these 4 categories, either grade A, B, C, or D. Grade A is your therapeutic grade. That means it's made from organically grown plants and it's distilled at low temperatures. Your grade B oils are food grade, meaning they might contain some synthetics. They may have pesticides and fertilizers, could be chemical extenders in them, as well as other carrier oils. Well, if you really think about that, if a plant has a pesticide on it, when they distill that down, they are hyper concentrating that pesticide. So when you eat an apple that's been sprayed with a pesticide, you're getting a very tiny amount. But when you are using an essential oil, you're taking an entire field of plants that were sprayed with pesticide and putting them all into one thing and distilling them. So you're getting a very high concentration of chemicals, which is why it's so important to think about the purity of your oils, because you really don't want to be breathing that in or using it on your skin. So grade C oils are your perfume oils that are going to contain chemicals. They just have chemicals in them. Basically, they're using solvents like hexane to gain a higher yield of their oil per harvest. And those solvents can be cancerous, and they're in most of the store-bought oils. They also might be diluted anywhere from 80 to 95% with alcohol. So that's really not good. And then floral water is your grade D. That's basically aromatic only. It's usually the byproduct of grade A distillation. So basically, when after all the oil is pulled out for the grade A distilling, they use that trash water and they sell it to companies, fill it 5%, and then the rest of it with water, with that trash water. And that's how it's labeled pure. And we have no regulation on that in the United States. So it's a big deal. So really, grade A is the only true pure oil. Grade D is essentially walking to your fridge, taking out a glass of orange juice, diluting it 95% with water before you drink it, and then expecting to have the full benefits of orange juice. That's just not even realistic. So that's why you only should buy grade A therapeutic essential oils. So before you purchase it, it's important to check to see if the company grows their own plants, if they own their own fields, do they control the entire farming process from seed to seal. Basically, from when you plant the seeds at that farm until it is sealed up after it's been distilled. So pesticides, pollutions, previously farmed land, all of those things can affect the quality of the oil that you're getting. Young Living does own their own farms, which is why we are grade A. Seriously, why would you go the extra step of using an essential oil to get away from a chemical and then choose an oil that's been laden with chemical pesticides or might have those as fillers? It just makes no sense. So one of the things that stands out to me is Young Living seed to seal process. It's their promise of integrity. And Gary Young has said that he never makes an oil for profit. He makes it for a purpose. Seed to seal means that each plant is hand weeded. There are no pesticides used, no chemicals, no weed killers. Those plants are harvested at the peak of their perfection. And then they're put through a series of all kinds of tests to make sure that they meet the standards. From there, they're going directly from the farm where they were distilled to your home. So Seed to Seal is not a slogan, it's a promise. You can learn more by going to Young Living and checking out their Seed to Seal story, but you're just going to fall in love with this company. So go to seedtoseal.com if you want some more information on that.